And this is my wonderful mother,
Magda.
I've always wanted to learn our traditional family recipes. And so I figured, why don't we videotape it? And that way we can share it with all of you. Please make sure to subscribe and follow us on social media. And if you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. On today's episode, why don't you go ahead and tell them what you're going to be teaching me?
We're gonna do Hungarian fried chicken.
Ooh.
And we have two secrets.
Two secrets. If you want to find out the 2 secrets to making the most excellent fried chicken, stay tuned. Teach me, Mom, how are we going to prepare this? I know that you got a little bit of already seasoned.
I cut first the chicken on the both sides. Where is the bone? They can fry evenly. And you put pink salt all over.
What's pink salt?
This is Himalayan salt.
Himalayans?
Yes.
All right. So we're going to put a little bit of Himalayan salt.
Let me turn it like this. Put here.
Ah,
Because we need
real good seasoning.
yeah.
So a little bit of Himalayan.
Just little.
All right.
Little pepper.
A little bit of black pepper. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it.
And,
So
this is a seasoning, the
'cause we're-
powder seasoning.
Foreigners
Yeah.
in our home country of Serbia, Vegeta is very popular seasoning, but it's very similar to, you said,
Bouillon.
bouillon seasoning.
Yeah.
Bouillon.
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 Yeah. They
But so, if people don't have bouillon or
That doesn't
Vegeta, is it basically just an
Doesn't-
all-purpose seasoning that they can
Yes.
use?
Yes.
So whatever
All purposes.
whatever works for you best. You don't have to
Like,
use what we're using.
Yeah.
But this is just what we like to use. And it's delicious.
tastes delicious. Okay.
All right, so we got that.
Okay. Done. Now we can start with breading.
Okay,
We need flour, eggs, and breadcrumbs.
gotcha. Flour, eggs, and breadcrumbs.
We're gonna put a little salt in the eggs.
So we got it seasoned.
Yeah.
And
Now
now
we need flour.
we're gonna do the flour.
Then we're gonna have 4 eggs.
So how did you know 4? Is that just what calls in the
just-
recipe, or is there a
No.
specific?
No, if you need that more, you're gonna add more.
But how do you know?
But
For anyone out there that's
my
making it.
experience. Usually for this much amount of meat.
And what do you
I
think
need,
this is as far as weight-wise?
It's 2 pounds.
2 pounds? So about 2 pounds of chicken, 4 eggs. How much?
Approximately flours and
So it's just going to be a matter of how the
Yes,
consistency
so much.
gets.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. So it's very important to, I got a nice amount of eggshell on myself. Yeah, that's what we do.
I need that paper for.
What paper?
chicken.
Oh,
You're crazy.
all right.
Over there.
So,
You're gonna mix this eggs.
boom. I've made an omelet or 2 in my days.
Okay, and
Know what
you're
I'm
gonna
saying?
put a pinch of salt.
Pinch of salt. Is that a pinch?
A little more. That's
Yeah,
it.
you like the salt, don't you?
Okay.
All right, what's the next step?
Next step, we do the thicker part first.
All right.
We're gonna put in the flour, eggs, and breadcrumbs.
Okay.
And when we fry, we have to do first the thicker part because this.
Because it
gets-
takes longer to cook.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Copy that.
Okay.
All right. So
Shall I start?
you want to, I suppose, we pull this in closer, that in, so we don't make a mess.
You wanna make sure
To get on top.
to get everywhere.
Every nook and cranny, as they say, huh?
Yeah.
Is that how they say it in Serbian?
To make sure everything.
How do they say it in
is
Serbian?
To cover.
I'm
Pokriveno.
Pa jebi ga, I'm messing around with you and you're just sitting there trying to actually teach me.
Okay.
Okay,
Like this.
that's fantastic.
You let drain a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure everything is covered with eggs too. And then goes to breadcrumbs. I'm doing fried chicken. The Kentucky fried chicken.
No, I can't imagine how they do it in the fried chicken. Kentucky fried chicken.
Press and turn. Yeah, everything what's wet has to be covered. Okay, shake. Done.
Boom.
Next
Boom.
to that. Okay.
That's a
Now,
very easy but tedious project. Tedious process. So you're gonna do the rest, and then I'm gonna.
okay. I'm gonna do quick.
All right. So now we have the chicken fully breaded, seasoned, ready to go. What's the next step?
We're gonna use, how I said earlier, the avocado oil.
Okay.
We're gonna put like half of this pot.
Half of the pot.
Yeah. Make sure
Gotcha.
you have enough to cover.
That's quite a bit of oil.
Yeah, that's what you have to use.
All right, all right. And again, we're using avocado oil. It's got a high temp, 500 degrees, I believe she said,
Yes.
and it won't burn. So
Okay,
that's
you
good.
can start
This on a medium.
maybe a little bit higher until
Do
I'm
a medium
gonna try.
high.
when
So she said that she has a secret to making the perfect fried chicken, and I'm dying to know. So what is this trick?
yeah, that's Hungarian people does. Hungarian people do. They put first a batch of chicken
Okay.
when it's oil warm.
Is it warm or boiling?
You have to see it's working. I put some drop to see if it's
A drop of what?
Yes, water. And then I put chicken, and first of all, you have to cover.
And when you flip the
You-
chicken,
When you flip the chicken, you uncover it.
you don't put the cover back on?
No.
How come?
That's how they do. And you fry each
So,
side.
Basically,
Slowly.
once it's actually ready to add the chicken, which she said she's going to show us a way of testing it with putting a drop of water in the oil. Once you add the chicken, you cover with the top, you let it go, and then once it's ready to be flipped, which again, I'm assuming she will teach us when that is, you actually leave it with the top off. So what does that do?
You don't want to cook, you have to fry, but in the beginning.
So when it's cooking, it's helping to cook inside because of the temperature.
Sure, yeah.
And so once you take it off, it's
You're
actually
gonna
allowing
make
it to
crisp
fry and get
and
crispy.
fry, yeah.
Gotcha. So we let the oil heat up and we are ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, I see it's warm enough. You see bubbles.
How do you see the bubbles?
I see I put little breadcrumbs.
Okay, so something like this. You just take a little bit and up,
Yes,
boom.
you see.
Yep, all right, so then what's this process?
We're gonna start with first with big pieces.
So we're gonna start with the thighs.
Yes.
All right.
And I think we have to lower the
Temperature
temperature.
to medium low.
Yeah, it's gonna fit.
So does it need, do we need to add oil so that it covers the top of it or no?
No.
No,
I'm gonna cover now.
gotcha. And so how do we know when it's time to flip?
I just check.
You check on the other
Yes,
side?
On the side. And
Are we gonna use the thermometer to check the internal temperature or no?
no, it's not necessary because I cut that
Gotcha.
next to bone, and now it's too high.
So because we made the slits in the back of the thighs, it allows it to cook it all the way through, and that way you don't have to be worried about eating raw chicken,
Yeah.
because nobody wants to do that. So how long do you think, give or take, it's gonna be cooking for? We're gonna set a timer for about 10 minutes, check it out, and see where we stand then. Okay, folks, it's been about 10 minutes. We're gonna uncover and check, and if it's ready, we're gonna go ahead and flip. Let's go and check it out.
Okay. Oh, it smells so good.
Yummy.
I can't wait to eat.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that looks just about ready. So we're gonna go ahead and flip it now.
This is the perfect color. How it's supposed to be.
What would you say? A nice golden brown?
Yeah,
Nice.
perfect.
And we're not going to put the lid back on?
No.
Are we done with the lid completely?
For now, yeah.
Oh, until we go to the next step.
Yeah.
Gotcha. It's time to flip. We want to make sure that both sides are evenly baked. They got a nice golden brown look to them. What do you think?
I think we're gonna bake a little bit more because of bone. See how that helps because we cut.
Yeah.
It goes the hot
Oil gets
is
into-
into and bake, but still see
Yeah.
it's not baked yet. This is
So what you can't see right now is ultimately there's still blood coming out from the bone. Natural, it's not a problem. It'll burn off. But as it's baking, it's coming out.
Yeah.
That's what happens. Okay. Yoshi krvo I shushti. You guys know what that means? He said it's still bloody, and it's what? How do you translate shushti?
I don't know.
Shushti. It's like hissing, I think. So we're going in and adding a little bit more oil to replenish the pan. It's still juicy.
No, that's fine. It's juicy, just no blood.
We're good?
Let me see. Cut next to one. I think it's done.
Because we're doing this a little bit different, she's more of the traditional Hungarian, Serbian style of cooking. I personally will be using a thermometer to check my chicken. I think it's the easiest way, and that way you know for sure you are at the proper temperature of at least 165 degrees. And that way, you know, it's safe.
Okay.
But mom's old school, no disrespect. I like it, I dig it.
Okay, I'm gonna put other pieces.
Why don't you? Oh, you don't want to get the breading on it?
No, we don't.
It's interesting how when you first initially put it in, it doesn't actually make all that noise.
But because it's not juice out yet.
Because it's not juiced out yet? Because the juices aren't coming out yet. No? Yes?
It's not coming out. Oh, great. We fit the fork.
So it's not making a lot of noise because the juices still haven't started to come out yet.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Did you get that? Because I didn't get it. I had to re-clarify.
Okay. Now we're gonna bake again 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, can you check now?
You want me to check now?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Careful.
Yeah.
That's ready. Look at that. It's beautiful. Golden brown, baby.
Yeah, if you don't do good breading, then falls off.
Yeah.
From chicken, from...
Well, so I feel like when I was doing it, it started getting difficult. If your fingers get clumpy, it ends up pulling off the breading.
Yeah,
so I feel like in between you have to actually wash your fingers. I mean, we washed our hands several times in between the breading process.
But this is a perfect, see? And this is perfect.
It's because I did it.
Yes, of course.
Because I'm perfect.
Yeah, we know that.
I mean, you're the one that said it.
Yeah.
How much longer?
Looks like almost done, but we're gonna check again to see if it's any bloody juice inside.
Any what? Any bloody juice? You guys want some bloody juice?
Yeah, some juice.
As long as we keep it long enough, the blood will dissipate, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We need juice. We don't want to be too dry.
But you don't want it to be bloody. Yeah. So keep it long enough that the blood dissipates, but don't keep it too long that you dry it out.
Definitely.
It is bloody juice. Are you done? Just a little left.
A little left.
Excited to eat. I can't wait.
Me too.
Finally, the moment we've all been waiting for, to taste our creation. Our family, Hungarian fried chicken. Let's see what it's all about. Cheers.
Cheers.
Now I can guarantee you this. Once you've tried this recipe,
how crispy it is.
So crispy. You're not going to be going back to store-bought fried chicken. Not happening.
Delicious.
Thanks so much for tuning in to our culinary journey. The fried chicken turned out amazing. And if you enjoyed this episode and want to learn more about our family recipes and traditions, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're excited to share more recipes with you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Time to eat. See you next week.